as you can see, it's not absolutely the best, is it? It's seen better weather. So I'm just pulling into the rest area for a spot of breakfast. I like to kick ass the first thing in the morning, just get off, have me coffee, and then do a few hours, a couple of hours or so, and then pull in, have some breakfast, and then crack on again, breaks it up a bit. But it's, oh fuck, that's quite thick there. I don't think I have to. Oh no, it's not too bad. I was going to say, if I have to fucking sling my chains to get out of here, I'll be pissed. It wasn't a schoolboy error with my bloody, what is it? It's the other morning. My parking brake, I've got an air leak on my trailer. When I leave the parking brake off, I had left it off, it pops back on again. I've got an air leak somewhere. So I need to maybe address that. I probably won't, I'll wait till I get home. It's going in for a service anyway on the way back, so. But the weather's turned shitty now. I'm on the 80. I'm coming back into another storm. This storm's going to be right the way across for the next couple of days. I can't really, you know, it's not. It's just the start of it, so it's not worth parking up right now and waiting for it to clear across, because it isn't going to clear across. It's going to be here for 2 days, so you've got to keep going, got to keep going as best as I can, as long as I'm moving forward. That's the main. And the roads are pretty clear. I've only come to the start of it at the moment. I've had to lift my bunk up because my bloody... I'm frightened my shower's going to freeze up and my hot water and what have you, because it's freezing up there. It ain't getting enough temperature. I don't want the pipes to freeze up inside of there, so I'm lifting that up to get a bit of air into it. And then we're having a cup of tea, yes. And hopefully that'll sort that problem out. Like I say, I'm just going to have a quick drink and then we'll crack on and keep pushing on as far as we can. I've spoke to the people where I'm unloading at, and they're quite nice people. Yes, there's an entrance coming straight in when you get here. All nice, all happy, so that's nice. I've got somewhere to park, because that's the only problem. I don't know that area when I get into Long Island, over New York and what have you, and I know for a fact the parking's going to be pretty shitty over there. So that's the score when we get there. What else? Like I say, this forecast for, well, it's 1,200, just over 1,200 miles to go. I don't think I'll have time to nip into IR80 this trip to have a little mooch about. Maybe another trip, not this trip. Where have we put the top? Where have we put the top? There it is. Oh, there you go. That's the update. Bloody storm again. So, here's the play of day. It is now lunchtime, and oops. It's been like this all the morning. It was after I stopped for that cup of tea, it's just starting to get worse and worse. But the road's pretty clear to be fair, so you know, it's not too bad. We have been moving. We must have slowed down now. We must be behind a plough or something. But up till now, it's been keeping going pretty well. With the odd bit of visibility getting here and there worse. A lot of it's when there's trucks blowing all the shit about and everything like that. Bloody truckers. So there's IR80 truck stop to my left there. We're not pulling in today. We ain't got time for that. Apart from that, I probably won't get off that slip road. Like you can see, there's a big old gnarl up there. Somebody's probably bollocksed up at the top. Oh yeah, what is it at the front? Sorry. Swift. So yeah, there's the old truck stop. We won't be going in, like I say. I've got to keep it going. I'm not actually in this properly in the storm or anything yet, and the temperature I'm watching is a bit worrying, because that's gone from -20 now to -14. It's warming up, which if it stays like this, you're only going to get this little bit of snow and stuff like this. It's not going to snow hard. Once it starts warming up, it's going to come down, I think, which is a bit of a worry. Like I say, if we can keep it like this, happy days. The ploughs are doing a good job, the roads are clear and stuff, but it's going to hit me quite a bit further on towards Chicago, Morris, Chicago and stuff like that. But the actual eye of it is hovering right on the road I'm on, going into Chicago. Morris first, rather than stretching right away across the other side of Chicago. Hopefully it's blowing up the way, slightly northwest it's going at the moment. So if it gets a little bit, I'm going to stop and have a shower and take my time, have something to eat and what have you. And hopefully it might have blown away from the...
Can't believe nobody sees a fucking snowplow the left lane.
Hopefully it'll blow it further out the way and we'll be clear. It'll probably be on the ground now, but it'll be won't be snowing. Visibility should be okay. That's the plan anyway. We'll see where we get there. We can't stop, gotta keep it rolling. So here I am, just fueling up in the Loves. Everything's freezing up. It doesn't get much fun when it's like this. You can't get the fuel caps off. You've got to whack the fuel caps to get them off. Somebody only asked me about the DEF the other day and said that it freezes up. Didn't realise it freezes. Well, like I said, they have these quilty things they put around them. But guess what? I've had to buy a tub because it's frozen up. As you can see, everybody's not very warm at the moment. Pretty cold. It feels a lot colder. There's a bit of a cold chill coming through. What with the snow, what have you. We'll get this done and let me get the hell out of it. This is me off over this side. Such as this guy here, just sat here on the fucking fuel aisle, eating away. Oh, I can't get going. And to the right of me as well. Once you get over this side, it's a totally different going on. People just fucking, it's so bad manners, is that? So let's see. So bloody out of order. Get on, you bitch. Get over there. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Get out of there. Couldn't even get off the fuel line. Yeah, it just, I don't see why they can't just roll forward a bit. You know, if they're having a 45 half an hour break, just fucking roll forward. So fucking, just to sit there eating his shit with the cured stuff behind him. Rant over. So fucking slippy out here. That van in front of me just went all over the show. There's 3 trucks down there. A truck and a pickup rather, and another pickup I think there was. There's a triple trailer in front of me. He's just had fucking Jesus, I'm all over. Fuck. Back it on, guys, westbound. It's really slippy over there, super slippy. Yeah, it's warmed up a bit. We got down to -9 and it's gone fucking really slippy, but we're gonna keep her going steady away. I thought I was slipping earlier like mad, and then I've got Captain Speed Racer gonna come round me here, which I aren't very happy about him being alongside of me, to be fair. Bloody weather. I've ended up by accident getting on the toll road as well. I shouldn't really have gone on this one. I needed to miss this, but bollocks up, but never mind. I'll come off at the next junction and then head down the way rather than going across. Indianapolis and down there. We're just outside of Chicago now. East side of Chicago, just coming away from the Great Lakes. I've got how smooth these roads are. Not. This is Indianapolis I'm in now. I think Indianapolis tend to speed limit 65. There you go, happy days. Not. Tend to shut the roads down pretty easy as well. If it gets too icy, they'll just park all the trucks up and say, that's it, you're done. You're done. There's another one off the road. It's just not worth going like a battle hell. It didn't, you know. What we got going on there? Yeah. I think that might have been the van that just come round me, past me and was doing a bit of escape and whatever. Didn't get very far. But watch this, I'll just... There we go, spinning just at that speed, putting my foot down. Bear in mind I've got a lot of weight set on the back, on the traction as well, and it's still spinning up. That's how slippy it is. I've been across it a few times when it's been really like this. Ice-covered roads, ploughs travel 35 mile an hour. Be alert! Reduce speed now. It ain't gonna always be like this. Keep pushing on, but just take it super steady when it's like this, you know. No good going like a barrel hell, really isn't. You slide off the road, everybody's gonna remember you for, or say, ha, he couldn't drive in the snow and ice. Nobody's gonna remember. Oh, look at all the thousands of miles he did on the snow and ice. Nope. That'll all be forgotten. All they'll say is, he can't drive in the ice, can he? That's what they'll say. Mark my words. Don't have to make your arse nip as well when it does a little slide. It's not funny, really, isn't it? It's bloody horrible. So, hello! Here we are at the end of the night. Shit, that was terrible coming through Chicago and what have you. That was really bad, and it's just started here as well. I'm just in. Back of a, what is it?
Say a command.
No, I don't want a command. I'm at the back of a supermarket, or not supermarket. It's all different outlets and stuff. This is everywhere else was chock. What's going on now? There we go. Everywhere else was chock-a-block. So I had to go onto PC to get here as well. I couldn't find any other place to park. I tried a few and stuff like that. Like I say, it was started to go like the same as Chicago. It did let up a bit and went all right. Did the weather and the roads dried out. It went down to -14 again. It was good, but it's just dropped down to -9 again. And it started to get wet, very wet, and the wind, everything's freezing on the windscreen as well and stuff like that. So that tells me this isn't going to be good. You know, that tells me shit is going to hit the fan. It's going to be khaki very soon. So, time to pack up. Even though I was basically out of time, I could actually claim 2 hours. It's sort of a grey area. If it's bad weather, adverse weather, you can claim 2 hours driving extra and go over. But even though the weather has been bad, I've still managed over 600 mile. So if that was to be looked at, I think that would probably be a bit of a grey area with that. They'd be like, hang on a minute, you managed 600 miles plus, and you said it was bad weather. But it was bad weather. I just cracked on and did all right. So I don't think I've done bad. 700 mile yesterday, 600 mile today. I'm still 787 mile away. I won't do that in a day. Not with the forecast is still shitty over there and what have you. So it's ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to get in touch with them tomorrow. I'll leave it a little bit later on and get in touch with them. And we'll go from there and see what they say, because the time distance, it's only 9 o'clock my time, but it's like 12 o'clock over New York. So by the time I've stopped tomorrow and done a full shift and set off again, I'm probably going to get there for around lunchtime or something like that. I'm planning on. So we'll see what they say. Hopefully they'll be all right about it. I spoke to her today and she seemed pretty cool actually about it and that, so we'll go from there. You can only do what you can do, you know. Like I said before, I ain't piling it up, I ain't going off the road. I've done my best to get this far. It's been bloody hard work is this trip, it really is. Good night. Morning, here I am. I got away from Chicago, as I said last night. That was horrible, that was really challenging getting through there. And like I said last night, it dropped as well, it rose the temperature and everything started to freeze. But this is the little area I was in, the back of these retail shops, nice and quiet. And it is up at -2, tropical weather. Might be getting the flip-flops on again soon. So I'm just had a quick look round the truck and done the usual checks and shit like that. And everything seems to be thawing out now, as you can see. We're thawing out now, we've rose up a little bit. That's -2 centigrade, that is. So that's good, but it's still obviously cold, but not as cold. Because this is the first time last night I was able to turn the engine off for 2 nights. I've had to leave the engine running and stuff like that, because it's been that bloody cold. And I didn't dare not turn it off. So, engine off, nice peaceful night, and I'm ready to hit the road basically. That's it, I've done all my checks, everything's looking good. Underneath we've still got a shitload of snow hanging in there. I'm just going to check the weather forecast and have a look, see what we've got in front of us. But the blue sky, look at that. Not so good that way that I'm going though. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge again when we get there. Yeah, the temperature's the first time it's rose up above, what is it, above -14 for the last 2 days, 3 days or so. Like that, no, last couple of days I think it is. So this is what day, I'm on day 4 now. Day 4, day 5, what day is it? Tuesday, I left on Friday now, 1, 2, 3, 4, day 5. So I should have been there today, but I can't see it now. I'm still 787 mile away, so let's have a look. Oh, the joy! Look at this! Great, we've got more. I need to go there. Oh well, crack on! Update, things are looking good. I'm 400 mile away, well just under 400 mile. I've only got just over 5 hours left driving. And the weather's picked up, but there is another couple of storms I'm about to run into. I'm in Pennsylvania at the moment, so we're trucking it through Pennsylvania, keeping it lit. And this is the first time well, since this morning. It was a bit hit and miss first thing this morning, but the roads dried up pretty quickly. So I've had a good half a day or so now on good tarmac and dry roads, so I've managed to light it up a bit and really keep it pinned to try and chase about and back a bit of time. I'm really want to get this delivery off at the right time, so I'm all out, balls to the wall, we're going for it. Obviously legally, of course. I'm working out, I'll be a couple of hours short of getting there tonight, which is quite annoying because that's going to put me into running in rush hour in the morning, so that's going to pretty mess me up going into New York in rush hour. But hey ho, it is what it is. I'm expecting to be an hour late. I've told the ship, the receiver, I told them expect me about 10 o'clock, not 9 o'clock, so everybody knows, everybody's happy. It's nothing unusual when I turn up late. So, you know, as long as that's why I always say, as long as you keep people informed, everybody's happy. Nobody can, then you can't turn up at a ship or receiver, whatever, and they say, well, where have you been? Which I'll need to, I'll have to have one stop. I didn't really want to stop. I've done 3.5 hours this morning, had a quick break, half an hour, and then I've pushed on again. But I'm going to have to stop for some fuel. I need some DEF, really. I can do without the fuel. But the last fuel stop I stopped at, they didn't have any DEF, it frozen up, like I said, so I only put one of the plastic things in. So I will need some more DEF. But I like to leave the DEF until it runs out. It's a little game I play. But let it run until the light comes on, low on def, even though you've got about 100 mile. It sends an email to my boss, which then he calls me. So I like to work out how long it is before he's checked his email or his messages. I can't remember if it's a message or an email. Before he calls me up to tell me my def's low. So we'll do that. Keeps me entertained. How annoying, aren't I? So yeah, out of there though, I've got a nip to, where have I got? Out of there, yeah, I've got New Jersey in the morning after that, so I need to get this off ASAP. I'll get fully fueled up. I'll fill up my diesel as well when I stop. Like I say, even though I don't need it, I've got half a tank. Then that way, I can do my delivery tomorrow, get out of there, do my pickup, and kick ass down to Georgia, because that's where I'm going. I'm going to Atlanta next. Thank God, that'll be a warmer. Heading south. It's not Florida, but it's the top of Florida. Yeah, Pennsylvania very up and down. Nothing super erratic, none of the mountains or anything like that really. You've got a bit of oh, is there one further on? I can't remember. This is the Interstate 80. On we go. 70 mile an hour speed limit. A lot of these trucks are restricted, 65 and stuff like that. So, and I have the edge as well. I'm a little bit lighter. I'm running a little bit lighter, and plus, a lot of the big companies, they work Maze and such as that. I don't know about Swift and stuff. They don't have the trucks opened up. So, like your Freightliner or something like that, which is meant to be a 505 horsepower, which mine is, I'll only put out 406 because it won't have the performance button. Will have been taken off. Of course, it's looking a bit dark, but we got blue sky over to the left, a bit of blue sky and whatever. Which anything is better than the last few days I've been through. Whoa, it's been fun. Says with tongue in cheek. Fuel's taking a hammer in though. We're lighting it up really and keeping it flat to the mat. It's gone down to 6.1. Which, hey, you want delivery, you gotta light it. It'll come back up on the way home. Stop in the rest area. Last break before I kick out another 4 hours, something like that. So what I do is I really want to get this delivery there. So and not every trip's like this, you know. There's easier trips and slower trips and faster trips and all sorts. But this time of year there ain't a lot of them for me to do anyway if I get out there. So I jump out, before I jump out, find what I'm going to have for my dinner. Chuck that in the microwave, quick run round, go for a piss or whatever. Then, like I say, chuck the stuff in the microwave first. And then by the time you've come back and done all your checks and shit like that, it's ready to eat. Happy days, you know what I mean? Otherwise, you're wasting too much time. I know there'll be people, oh, that ain't much fun, that's crap, and what have you. Ain't much fun. I'm out here to earn money, not to be. The longer this truck is stood still, the longer the truck stood still, the longer I'm not earning. It's not as though I'm at home, is it? You know what I mean? So, them wheels need to move. So, quick coffee, fill my water bottle up, have this food, and then we'll be back on the road again. I've done all my checks, done all that while the food was cooking and stuff like that, so that's all good. And we've still got a little bit of daylight left, so that's happy. Hey-oh, hello there. I'd like to give a shout out to Phoebe. And Phoebe is a young girl who, her and her dad watch my videos. She's 7-year-old. Hi Phoebe, big shout out. And her and her dad do have bets on whether the train will, when I'm doing my train chasing, whether they'll beat back at me or not. So, just a little heads up, Phoebe, between me and you. I don't know if you can see me properly here. It's 3,000, just over 3,000 miles from one side of the country to the other, from coast to coast, that is. And I set off on Friday afternoon. It is now Tuesday evening. So that's 4.5 days to do 3,000 miles. Have a little bet with your dad to see whether I make the delivery for 9 o'clock in the morning or not. Little side bet. It's probably a good idea to put your money on me. Catch you later.
Exit 1 on the
Here we go.
toward Page Avenue.
Just coming over the bridge. Oh my god, I don't know where the shit I'm going here. So I've actually run out of time. That's a fancy bridge, was that, bad boy? So it seems pretty straightforward to me. My boss explained to me, and I've got my map out and stuff like that. The thing is, we seem to rely far too much on the GPS and stuff like that. So, and I know there's a lot of low bridges coming over into New York apparently and stuff like that. I've been in a little bit, but I've never actually been onto the island or been into the city or anything like that. So this is all going to be fun. Luckily, Rab gave me a heads up and he said your GPS won't want to go that bottom route that you're trying to go, because my boss wanted me. This lane don't want to be tolls, no cash,
Take 1/2 mile. Take the exit on the right to Route.
Have I just missed the thingy already?
Staten Island Expressway.
Oh, unpaid toll. Oh. Where am I going to pay?
Use the right 2 lanes to take the West Shore Expressway exit toward New York.
West Shore, there we go. This looks so confusing, man. The roads, I forgot how rough.
Either of the 2 right lanes.
Rough they are over here. See,
Use the right 440 north.
I know I've got lots of GPSs going off and fighting against the, you see, because my Garmin, my truck one, will not give me the route. Yes, thank you. Rab did give me a heads up on that. He said if you try and route round the bottom 2 bridges to get in that way, it won't want to let you go that way. It'll try and confuse you and go backwards and forwards, which it is. I've tried to do little pins further along to try and get it to work, but no, it just wants to bring me back out again and go all the way around the houses. Right going on, I don't know what it's all about. So I've got my Google Maps on as well to try and see if I can sort something out with that, but that has a tendency to put me on any random roads and shit like that. But it was the 287 and then the 278, so it's pretty easy to do. So my boss says. But he's just used to the map and old school and what have you like this, and he's got his big old dirty map out and he said, there you go, Vernon, you go this way, you can't go wrong. Yeah, okay. So, look, hopefully, we can't. But the
Pearl Harbor Memorial Expressway.
For some reason, the 278 has turned into the 440, which is a bit bizarre. Oh well, fingers crossed. Got a bloody clue. I've just gone through the Bronx. I really don't know if I should be down this bit. I hadn't seen many other trucks as well, and I hadn't seen that bloody, oh fuck, I'm getting weight limits coming up all over the show. Queens, there's Queens, Bronx, oh my god. Let's some trucks. Whew. That makes me feel better, even if they are on the other side. Yeah, the Garmin still seems to want to turn me back round and send me back over. It's fucking tight through here, man. Holy, holy. And so rough. All vehicles over must exit 27. I'm 36, 27.
1/2 mile.
Exit.
Take exit 27 on the right to Atlantic Avenue.
Okay. Okay, we can do that. Okay.
In 1/2 mile, take exit 27 on the right to Atlantic Avenue, then turn right.
Then where? The Google Maps ain't telling me that one.
Take exit 27 on the right to Atlantic Avenue, then
Okay.
turn right.
All vehicles over.
Turn right on Atlantic Avenue.
That wasn't really signpost that well, is it? That? What have we got going down here then?
Merge onto Atlantic Avenue, then turn right onto Henry Street.
This is cool. Was that a stop or a traffic light? We're on. Trucks, truck route. There we go. Straight on. This is cool. Brooklyn. There's another truck, so that makes me feel better. But the now Google Map wants to turn me around and send me back the way. Accept local delivery, no going that way. Why are we stopped here forever? There we go. So this is right into Brooklyn. Alright.
Turn right onto Henry Street, then turn right onto Henry Street.
Right, we'll crack on. Messed up at the moment. My Garmin now, even though it's going all over the place, is telling me to go back over the other side of the river, which that's the last thing I want to do, and then put me back over again
1,000 feet, turn right onto Tiller Street.
onto a weight limit bridge to come back over. So I don't want any weight limit bridges, so we definitely don't want that. So I'm going to go with the Google one and turn right at this one. Keep myself over. Jesus, this is tight. Keep myself over this side of the bridge. And there's another truck up there, so do you think he knows where he's going? Oh.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Take the next right onto Tillery Street.
So let's pursue. I don't make you lose me. Look at that. Luckily, traffic lights take some time to change, so you know I'm just going to go with this, the Garmin, the Google, because that puts me back onto the 278. I've got my head down, so if you can't aim, are we changed? No. 278. We changed? No. I'm just prodding and poking this sat nav. It's not on my dash, it's on my tablet. It's fallen off the dash. Oh God, we're so professional. Well, we definitely were going straight forward, were we? No commercial traffic, 11 foot. So that was going to be a no-no.
Turn right at the traffic light.
God, John! I should have pulled my axles right
In
forward as
1/4
well. Ring
mile,
this.
turn left on Flatbush Avenue Extension, then keep left.
Expressway ramp on the left to Triborough Bridge.
This is my bloody boss, tight Dutch boss, and he's missing the toll. But there's the I-80, Interstate 80, that zooms straight the way in. Fucking hell. But no, let's go all round the houses and have a little scenic route. This is nice. Like I say, I still haven't seen that bloody bod with a torch. I've only come over here because I want to see her. No bod with a bloody torch driving round and round this goddamn place, and I ain't seen her. I'll be pissed if I come back off here and don't see her. Straight on. Why is my mate going
Turn
that
left
way?
at the traffic light, then keep left.
Why is he going left? Why am I going left? Why is he going left and I'm not going left? Cracked it! Yes, I'm well chuffed with that one. I got here last night, bit of a late one, but I got here. So that's 4.5 days to do 3,200 miles. My boss said it was 3,000 miles. He lied, but obviously maybe I didn't, went a different way. Maybe 3,000 miles or something like that if you go the direct route. But if you go the freebie over the bridge, which is out your way and stuff like that, it's worked out 3,200 miles to get here. Yeah, lovely parking place last night when I got in. Really chuffed with that. 4.5 days, smashed it in the dead of winter. You know, I'm silly little things like that make me happy. Just to have managed to get there on the delivery time. So there you go. It gets to be a bit of a challenge rather than anything in the end. Towards the end. Because in the middle rather, I was like, fucking hell, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna do this. And then it's like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get there. Anyway, so to get back out, and I haven't seen that bloody bird and is still with a torch. So, where's my hand? I'm still looking for her. On the way out, hopefully I'll see her as I go back through over the bridges and stuff. I've pulled my axles right forward to make it a bit easier when I'm coming out. But then again, you've got to remember that back end swing. Look at all that. Them things swing on the twin rather than a tandem. They seem on a triaxle like in England. They seem to turn a lot slower. They spin a lot quicker, and that back end and half swing it out. So that's the thing. I'm nipping down to New Jersey. It's only about what is it? About 60 miles or something like that. It's not far, and we're going in search of the sun. We're heading on down to Georgia, which I'm quite happy about. This one. It's only 850 miles, but it keeps me moving, and I'll be loaded this afternoon. Well, this morning rather. I'm just going to hang about a bit, wait for the traffic to die down because the traffic's shitty at the moment out there. Wait for that to go, and then I'll hit the road. Get down there, get it on. Don't have to do too much tonight. Get there. It's not until tomorrow afternoon delivery. It's this side of Atlanta as well, which I'm well happy about because Atlanta is a shit pit to get through. It really can be a nightmare. So that's on the agenda, and then hopefully we might be heading down into Texas or something like that afterwards. Who will know? Catch you later. Yes, there we are. There's God knows where, Manhattan or somewhere, I think, over there. I can't find this bloody bod with a torch. Jesus, look at that for a concrete jungle. And the traffic is banning. Really bad. Which is to be expected. No bod with a torch. I thought if I come down this part and looked over to my right, I would have sort of seen her. And what is she? Liberty. Statue of Liberty. That's Brooklyn Bridge over there to the right. I don't know if you can see that. Right over there, there's Brooklyn Bridge. That metal fancy pants one. Steph informs me that was built at the same time as London Bridge apparently. So there you go, right over there. man's going to get in my way. Oh, okay. That's in gear, isn't it? There you go, son. It's a beautiful day. What a cracking day. And we're above freezing. I'm up to 4 degrees. Happy days. First time since basically the day after I set off I've been above freezing. That's nice. I was wrong when I said before the Brooklyn Bridge. I think I fucked up. I think I was meant to have gone off. This is saying 11.9, but I was told they're a foot higher than what they actually say, which is good for me at this present moment in time. I'm going to try and get in that inside.
In 1.5 miles, take exit 26 on the right to Hamilton Avenue.
Yeah, but the trucks were going this way, and I thought, well, hey, follow them, happy days. They're going that way, I'm going that way, I'm having a bit of this. But there was a truck route the other way, but then it didn't say no trucks or anything like that. Where's this fucking thingy? I should be... There she is! Hey! Right over there! Oh yeah! Makes it worthwhile coming 3,200 miles, and I've seen the Statue of Liberty. Yes, another one! Another one ticked. It may have been a mile or so away, but she's there. Now let's concentrate on where the hell I'm going. Look at that! That's brilliant. Oh my god, that's brilliant. I'm getting paid for this. Right, okay, that's that bit done.
In 3/4 mile, take exit 26 on the right to Hamilton Avenue.
Oh my god. I'd definitely like to come back to New York, and if it weren't for COVID and stuff like that, I'd have kicked back and had a day off today, definitely. But obviously, because of the circumstances at the moment, it's not really worth it. I've had to have a 34 some more time anyway in the next couple of days, so I could have had it here. That's a twisted spire, a little bit, isn't it? Chesterfield, and they're twisted. These bridges look fucking low. No, it's maybe not. It was my eyesight just leaning a bit. Yeah, I'd have liked if Zeph was with me, or and Jack. I'd have definitely gone for
exit 26
a good look round. Some coming through last night, it looked
Avenue.
really cool. Some of the little side streets. So you know, until you actually get into New York, I always thought, New York, why do people want to go to New York? Why would you want to go there? I'm not a big city person, but after coming in and feeling the place and stuff like that, you know, you really get the vibe of it. Even the little bit of just going and unloading and stuff like that. I've just gone past a great big shipyard, and it really does, you can feel the English heritage. It's there, the entrance into the little industrialist, well, the old industrial estates, getting onto the dock here, and you can, it looks just like, you know, something going into I don't know, any of the meat markets or anything in the around London or anything like that, Spitalfield, or the same kind of setup looking, the feel about it. A lot of timber over there, a lot of timber there was on the dock as well. That'll be all going over to you guys in England, a lot of it. Well, not all of it, but it'll be going out from all over the place, I imagine. So when my old Draper buddies pick stuff up over at Liverpool dock, Bootle dock there, that's probably come from here. Old trucks, that's a nice sign when I see that. I need that Verano Bridge. Always have a plan, have a something in your head where you're going to aim for, in case the GPS sat nav decides to throw its hand in or something like that. You've always got somewhere you can head out to. If in doubt, just stop. Don't give a shit where the hell you are if you're on the freeway. Just fucking stop if it's traffic like this. Then work it out. Don't keep pushing on, especially somewhere like this. You're going to end up in a whole lot of shit if you take it the wrong turning off or something like this. Why is this man going so slow?
Keep left on 3rd Avenue.
I'm on it. There you go. Paid by the hour, that guy.
In 1/4 mile, keep right on 3rd Avenue, then take the ramp on the left. Keep right on
Oh,
3rd
I'm so
Avenue,
glad I
then
saw
take
that.
the ramp on the left.
I saw the statue. Vezano, probably pronounced that totally wrong, bridge. We get the lower level coming across, we get the upper level going back over. That was a lot easier. I ended up coming off going the other way. I don't know why, how come. I ended up taking a bit of a detour and ended up right in the middle of the town and all sorts. It was something else. Wow, what a beautiful day. Look at that. Well, this is as close as I'm going to get to England for a bit. Impressive, isn't it? Holy shit, maybe some new rings would be good. See if I can get... Where's that bloody woman with that torch? Nope, can't see her. Not anymore, she's right back yonder. Oh, I've been told to watch me. Rob said, watch the speed on here. Right, yeah, let's see if we can get the toll bridge this time rather than missing it. We missed it last time, which was... the beaches look pretty good here. Let's see if I can get the toll booth this time rather than missing it. And apologise for my not stopping on the way across. That wasn't too bad at all. I've got one more little bridge to get to go over before I get out. So where's this toll booth? Where's the toll booth? We're in a toll booth. Oh, it's one of them automatic things. Oh, office will have to sort that one out. So that's why I missed the toll booth on the way across. There isn't one. So I didn't miss it. I don't feel so bad. Staten Island. Here we are. He's breaking down. Woo! Cool. Well, it wasn't that bad at all. Just you got to watch on the inside lanes. The bridges tend to come down a bit low. I think where the problem lies with the Garmin is it was trying to route me not to go that way all the time because it's sensing the 12/7 bridges, so it's trying to kick you back all the time and reroute you all different all over the show basically. So I think that was a lot of the problem. But apart from that, nice. You know, it's like any city. It's like any old city. You you know, in America they get used to grid reference roads and things like that, because as you go further west, everything's, you know, more developed, and they built it up more later on in the time compared to when they were practicing with England and Europe, like Milan and Barcelona, and Jesus Christ, look at that place. The way that is lovely, and on a bicycle or on a motorbike, a car, absolutely brilliant. But in a truck, oh no. So yeah, I do definitely want to come back over here and spend some time and have a good look round. I really got the feel for New York now. The people are very, you can feel the Italian-based people, and I find Italians pretty sleek and laid back, you know. They're pretty cool people, and I like the accent. It's until you get a car. If you're driven in Italy, you'll know what I'm on about. They're absolutely placid, super lovely, laid back people. Soon they get in that tin box, click, shut that door, oh, everything changes. They turn into mad people. With the only difference here, you haven't got the horn beeping, whereas in Italy, but it's like any city, you know, you get used to it, people cutting people up and chasing about and driving like idiots, but it's just the way it is, you know what I mean? Happy days, we've survived! Now over in New Jersey, look, I've had a shitload of snow here. Property's cheap over this side. Once you get off out of New York, I think property's a lot cheaper, and you get a big old house for your bucks. Lot of stuff for your bucks. I've had a lot of snow though. That's the only thing you've got to deal with this when that snow comes. It's beautiful and clear now, and they clear it all up and shit like that, but when it comes down, be ready to dig out.
Turn left at the traffic light. In 1/2 mile, turn right on Maple Avenue, then take the 3rd right.
Quite a lot different to over our side. Obviously a lot older, weldy, and the roads bend. There's corners and junctions and shit like that, not dead straight lines. Old industrial estates right in with residential areas and things like that. Whereas you get more over to the west, your industrial estates are further out of the town and things like that. Same with Chicago, same with Detroit, all that. Which is fine if you're in a car.
Turn right at the traffic light, then take the 3rd right.
I always try not to pull out too far to the left when you want a right, and that annoys me when somebody pulls right forward. Hey ho. They will sneak down the inside here, even if that indicates flashy, flashy, flash. Shit, not this one. Is there a light there? No. Oh, he's got to stop.
Turn right at the traffic light.
They tend to do rolling stops here instead of stops, but to be fair, I can fall foul to that quite a bit as well as a Nino. Right. He must have been Yoko then. There's a good man, he's got the score. Or he's had his pickup bend before.
1/2 mile. Turn left on Kentile Road.
I'm glad that truck's gone in front of me, because otherwise I'd have thought, oh, don't know about this road. Cool houses, a lot of character. Yeah, it was a shame coming out of New York. I went because I went through Brooklyn going in, and it was dark. I couldn't really video anything. I thought I'll be coming out that way and video it all and that. It was really pretty cool, but I ended up going a different way. But I'll know next time, definitely. I know that way now. What it was I caught, it must be an old sign that's up there saying no trucks, blah blah. What's going on there? No trucks to carry on must turn right. So I know exactly where it is now, so next time I can get through that bit and it runs you through the old town and shit like that. It's really nice. It's a bit tight in places, but it's not. There's only a couple of left and rights and shit like that, but it wasn't that. It wasn't impossible, you know, it wasn't super challenging. Here we are, let me find the place and get on. This, can you see this rocking? This is the craziest forklift driver in the world. Just having a bit of pie. Bit of pie and beans. So I just wanted to show you how rough this forklift driver is. Jesus, man. I had him in the truck next to me. I thought, fuck, flipping heck, he's a bit of a rough diamond. As long as he gets it on and the weight's right, that'll be alright. Heading down to the sun, be a bit warm and get rid of some of this bloody white shitty stuff that I've been on for days and days. Happy days, wash your bloody hands, have a cup of tea.